From majestic cliffs and snow-capped summits to the undulating forms of ancient weathered ranges, mountains feature in the world's most dramatic landscapes. Through the ages, mountain heights have awed religious mystics and inspired poets. Mountains also challenge adventurers and attract tourists seeking a brief respite from their daily lives. Yet, mountain building processes involve devastating volcanic eruptions and destructive earthquakes. These geophysical events are an inevitable part of living on a dynamic planet. Certainly, a world without mountains would be far less interesting than the planet on which we live. A mountain is any part of the Earth's surface that has a distinct summit rising above its surroundings. A mountain range is a series of mountains which lie in close geographical proximity and originated in the same way. Examples of mountain ranges within North America's Rocky Mountain system include the Lewis Range in Montana, the Grand Tetons of Wyoming, and the Uinta Range of Utah. Clustered mountain ranges found along an extensive elongated zone are often referred to as a mountain chain, or to use the Spanish term, a cordillera. For example, the dramatic Torres del Paine in southern Chile is part of South America's Andean Cordillera. Earlier generations thought that mountains endured forever. We now know that even the strongest rocks are gradually broken down as mountains are reduced in size through the processes of weathering, mass wasting, and erosion. Old mountains, such as the Appalachians in eastern North America, were uplifted many millions of years ago and have gradually been worn into rounded forms much lower than their original heights. Younger mountains, such as the Andes and the Himalaya, are high, rugged, and still growing. Volcanic activity and tectonic uplift continue to build the Andean peaks, and Mount Everest, the world's highest mountain at over 29,000 feet, increases in elevation about 1/2 inch per year due to the great pressures pushing it skyward. A major upheaval which creates mountain chains is called an orogeny, from the Greek word for mountain building. Periods of orogenesis are characterized by massive structural transformations of the Earth's crust. According to the theory of plate tectonics, these structural changes are generated from within the Earth as rigid plates of rock move over less rigid layers. These plates float on a thick, semi-molten layer of rock called the mantle. Intense heat from the core causes massive convection currents that set the surface plates in constant motion. The resulting tectonic processes include intense pressures which fold or fracture rock and produce igneous activity.